name is Grayson and I'm a police officer with the Unified Police Department.
My name is Deanie Wimmer, and I work for KSL-TV with your mom, Kat. I work on the show that she's in charge of.
I'm Carrie Peterson, and I am a creative dance teacher.
My name is Whitney Wilson. I'm a secondary teacher at Cressy Elementary.
My name is Kevin Eubank, and I'm the chief meteorologist for KSL Television, KSL.com, and KSL Radio.
Why did you choose your job?
When I was on a mission in Los Angeles, I met a girl that was hurt by a really bad man, and I decided I wanted to find that man and make sure that he went to jail. And so I wanted to make a difference and help girls and people like that get hurt. And so I came home, I went to school, I graduated from Westminster College, and then I went to the police academy and I became a police officer so I could help others.
Wow, I've wanted to do this job ever since I was your age. I cut my thumb when I was making a cardboard TV with a butcher knife. I was not minding my mom. Cut my hand, and that's reminded me that ever since I was little I wanted to work in like the news. But I really like it because I like to tell stories and I like to meet people, and I had a school counselor tell me that maybe this would be a job I'd be good at.
I've been dancing my whole life, and I love to teach, and I love being around little kids. I just teach really little ones, and I really like it. I took a break for a while and I came back, and I'm really enjoying it.
Well, I know that I've always loved kids, and I didn't know what I wanted to do with kids exactly. There was lots of options, but I just kind of fell into teaching and ended up loving it.
You know what, my dad was a meteorologist for 40 years here in Salt Lake City. So I grew up in a family that loved meteorology and talked weather all the time. So when I was a little boy, your age, I hated the weather. I didn't want to have anything to do with the weather. But as I got older, I realized how cool the weather was. The weather changes every day. Everyone is impacted by the weather. And so I decided that I wanted to pursue that as a career. So I went to school, I enrolled in meteorology courses, studied meteorology, and then applied for a job and got on TV.
Have you done your job anywhere but Utah?
Nope, I've done it in Utah my whole career.
No, I've had chances to, and I always thought I would go somewhere else, but it always worked out better. Every time I got a job offer, it worked out better to stay. My family's here, so it was great for me to be able to stay.
No, I've only done it here.
I have. I've worked in schools in Idaho and Oregon, and I have to say that Cressy is probably my favorite of all the schools I've worked in.
I've never done my job outside of Utah. So I started at the CBS station here in Salt Lake City, and then I moved to the NBC station in Salt Lake. And so I've never been on TV outside of Utah.
How long have you been doing your job?
Almost 5 years.
Wow, since college. Ever since I was younger than your mom. I came here as an intern and like sharpened pencils and did whatever they needed me to do. So,
About 15 years on and off.
This is my 5th year teaching.
I've been doing meteorology for 15 years. So I started that, this is my 16th year. I started in 1999. So a little older than you've been alive.
If you could change your job, what would you do?
I'd love to be a helicopter pilot or an actor in Hollywood.
you know, I think about that a lot, and I can't think of what I would do that I like as much. That's one of the great things about doing the job you've always wanted to do, because there hasn't been a day that I haven't looked forward to coming to work, or like there's no days that I think, oh, I hate going to work. I really enjoy it, and so it's hard because I try to think, what would I do if I wasn't doing this? There's nothing that I would enjoy as much or get as excited about as this one.
If I could change my job, what would I do? Well, I've done other things. I've done sales. One of my degrees is in PR and advertising, and I did that. But I like this one. I keep coming back to this one.
The only thing I would do besides teaching is become a professional athlete.
I love weather. I love my job. I enjoy it a lot. But I probably do business. Run companies and do some other things that I do on the side. So if I ever had to go a different direction, I'd probably go into the business field.
Do you enjoy your job?
I love my job. I have the best job in the world. You know why?
Why?
Because I get to do things that people go to the movies to watch other people do. I get to do those things. I get to chase bad guys. I get to help others, find peace and justice, and sometimes the bad guys like to run, and I get to run after them, and it's pretty fun.
I do. I enjoy it a lot, and that's why it's important. Figure out what you want to do, because you're going to spend a lot of time working, and your mom will tell you this too. You sacrifice a lot, you give up a lot to be away from your family. You got to make sure it's something you really like, or you're not going to be very happy.
I do. I really like it. I like being able to be with the kids, and I like the parents, and it's really neat.
I do. It takes a lot of hard work, but seeing kids grow and learn and motivating them to become successful students is really rewarding.
I love my job. I can't believe they pay me to do the weather. And you can ask anybody, even if I'm right, they give me money. If I'm wrong, they still give me money. So it's a pretty good job to have. I mean, that's like you getting half your scores right, but still passing the class. So yes, I love my job, and I have a lot of fun.
Thank you, Officer down the road, for helping me.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Carrie Peterson, for letting me interview you.
You're welcome, Ella.
Thank you, Miss Wilson, for letting me interview you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. So I got my first start at the CBS station, and I got to fill in for only 2 days, so they hadn't even hired me. So my first day was fine. I did the morning show and the noon show, and it went okay. But my second day on TV, I was doing the noon show, and at 12:42 in the afternoon, I said, let's look outside and see what's going on. And there was a tornado on live TV on my second day on television. So instead of talking about the weather for like 2.5 minutes, I actually got to talk about the weather for 3 hours. And talk about where the tornado came from, where it was going, how did it form. Because before then, we didn't really know that tornadoes could form in between the mountains like they did here, and it did. And so we talked about it for hours. It was really cool. So that was my second day on TV. Probably the most severe weather event I've ever covered live happened right there on the second day.
That's cool.
It's crazy.
But everyone, thanks for watching my video. I would like to thank everyone who helped me with my project. Thank you. Bye.